Hi. I really want to think long and hard of what I'm going to say in this video, and then I end up just winging it and stumbling over my words, but I'm not even going to edit it. I am going to explain to you what I'm doing here. Right now it starts off on a nice blank piece of paper. It looks like crap, but I'm actually trying to practice facial expressions, and I started doing it with some side profiles, a frontal profile, a slightly looked up profile, just, loose sketches, just to get my hand loose and everything. And the reason why I'm doing this and why I'm recording it is because I've come to a realization. And, okay, I didn't come to this realization all on my own. I must admit I've been watching a lot of art videos lately, and actually, I felt a little bit bleh, for a lack of better word. I'm not satisfied with my art style. I'm not satisfied with the kind of art I'm doing and everything. So I was trying to get inspiration and started looking at a couple of videos and other artists. And a lot of them say the same thing, especially when I ask about art block, and they give you some hints and tips on how they get over art block and stuff like that. But there's this one specific artist I came across. His name is Adam Duff Lucid Pixel, and I am so sad that I did not come across this guy sooner in my life, because he could have saved me so much heartache if I just realized some of the things he's talking about, and I should have realized it sooner. Pardon me. One of the things that he was talking about in one of his videos was, why do you do the art that you do? For the most part, in my case, and I know it's the case with a lot of other artists, is because you look at these famous artists, famous on YouTube, famous on Instagram, and you feel, oh, I want to put my art out there, and I want to get likes, and I want to get followers, and I want to do this, and I want to. And at the end of the day, you start thinking, okay, what would give me a lot of likes? What's trending lately? What's popular lately? And if I can get on the popular bandwagon, then maybe I'll get more likes. Or maybe I don't know, I was thinking what's trending, so that when people search for something in the search engines, they'll come up with something that's popular at the moment, and then they would see your picture and you would get like. And at the end of the day, I realized I wasn't doing art for myself anymore. First of all, I was not getting famous. Okay, I've got 300 followers on Instagram, but that was because I'm following them, and then they follow back, and not because they really like me. Well, not all of them anyway. I'm sure there's one or two that actually really likes me. Then I was thinking also to myself that there's YouTube. I want to show people how I make things. I want lots of subscribers. I've got 75 now. Like, whoa! I've got 75 subscribers on YouTube. So what can I make that's trending? And I'm not doing art for myself. I'm not doing things for myself anymore. And I get more and more frustrated because I want to make something beautiful and amazing and jaw-dropping, but I'm so focused on what other people would think about it, whether they would like it or not like it, whether it's something cool or not. When it's that I'm not doing it for myself anymore, and there's no fun in that. So I decided I'm going to go back to basics and start fun again. First of all, going back to basics, I also realized that it's got a lot to do with practicing specific things, specific techniques, and specific art styles and stuff that the technical side of drawing. That's why I started with this video over here and try facial expressions. I was just cruising on Pinterest, looking at references, and said, okay, facial expressions, women screaming. Got a, like you said, like I showed you, did a couple of loose sketches just to get my arm loose. Came across Janet Leigh's picture that she played Marion Crane in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho back in 1960, and I love that movie. And it is one of my favorite movies. I can't tell you why, but it sort of set the trend. The original Scream Queen. Now there's a nice facial expression, and now I'm trying to redraw her over here. Just a little pencil sketch that I'm going to paste in my new little art journal that I bought for myself, little A4 art journal, just to get, a facial expression. So even though I'm drawing somebody that I like, or from a movie that I like, by the way, I get a lot of my inspiration from movies because, I'm a huge movie geek, like you won't believe huge. And I like it that I can pause things frame by frame, split second by split second, until I find an angle that I like. Anyway, I'm digressing. The bottom line is, I want to get back to basics. I want to do things that will teach me. And then once I've got into the original flow again of it's second nature to know angles and compositions and stuff, and then I can focus more on things that I can do that will be really jaw-dropping beautiful. But in the meantime, I need to practice more. And then I also decided every single time I want to make a YouTube video, and that's part of the reason why I'm taking so long in between YouTube videos. Part of the reason why I'm taking so long is because I think of something that is trending and making it beautiful and putting a lot of effort into it that I don't always get right. It doesn't always come out the way I want it to come out, but I'm trying, but okay, y'all, this one is, I suppose, good enough for YouTube. And I'm thinking to myself, no, practice. Part of my info on my YouTube about column, I said there, I'm an unknown artist. Watch me try, watch me succeed, and watch me fail. The point is, I want to learn, and you learn by doing. I'm watching a lot of YouTubers that teaches me things that I don't think about. I never went to school for art. I've never went to any art kind of school. I didn't have even art in high school or anything, so I have to learn from other people. And that's where the internet is so handy, and then just put in a little splash of myself, a little splash of Reiki in there to really make it my own. But I need to practice. And if it's not good enough for YouTube because it comes out like looking like crap, so what? Post it anyway. Tell people, hey, this came out looking like crap. But just maybe there's somebody out there that will look at it and say, yeah, I'm not that good of an artist, and here's this person, and she's not doing so good, but she's not doing so bad either, and this was fun watching. That's another thing. I always thought, what must my YouTube channel be like? What kind of person am I? And I so badly want to be funny and witty and cool, and then I realized, dude, you're boring. You're not funny. Stop trying to be. Just be honest. Just be open and honest. So if I crack a joke here or there into this little mixer, just forgive me. I know I'm not funny. I was telling my daughter the other day that, I was funny in school. Well, the kids always laughed at me. Maybe I wasn't that funny. I got into trouble a lot. Maybe they didn't like me and they were just laughing because, hey, Reik is getting into trouble again. Funny, haha. Maybe I was a little bit funny. Anyway, doesn't matter. I want to be funny, but I know I'm not. But at least I am a decent artist. Even though my art at the moment is not where I want it to be, it's decent enough. Part of the things that I like the most about my days doing art is not the days where I sit with a good quality piece of paper in front of me and I've got my good quality art out and I think to myself, okay, you must make something good with this. No messing around. That's not fun. But on the days that I, for instance, sit in my bedroom on my bed, not by a table, legs crossed, I've got a nice, lekker, solid glass of whiskey next to me, and I've got a movie that's playing in the background, and my daughter is with me. She's sitting across from me with her artwork, which is amazing, by the way. Totally different style than mine, and she also basically taught herself, so I'm just putting it out there. She's good. Anyways, and we sit together and we laugh and we talk and we crack jokes while watching movie or listening to music. Just having fun. And those are the art days that makes me really happy. So, yeah. Even my practice sessions, I'm going to post it on YouTube, and I don't care if I get a lot of followers. I probably never will, but the point is I will put it out there for myself and I will enjoy doing it. That's another thing. I want better art. My art style sucks. So yeah, this is kind of a realistic drawing that I'm doing here. That's an art style in its own, being super realistic, which I can't be. I can be realistic, but not super realistic. Let's just get that straight. I'm sure you know what I mean. But the bottom line is I get the basics down and then go from there. And now I'm rambling because, yeah, that's what I do. I don't always want to steal somebody else's ideas, but that's another thing that Adam Duff of Lucid Pixel was pointing out. You're not really stealing if you just use an idea, but you make it your own. And isn't that the truth of everything? I mean, look at an artist that sits in nature and you're looking at this mountainscape and these clouds and that river and the ocean, whatever, and you sit with your little sketch pad, that's copying. That's copying, but it's not a perfect copy because you put a little splash of yourself in there as well. But you've got to start somewhere. And I must just get to that realization that if somebody... There's so many artists on Pinterest that doesn't get enough recognition because it's Pinterest. Because most people just use Pinterest to look at references. And you get these drawings and paintings and photos that are incredible. I mean, they are so beautiful. Now you sit and you want to do art. And you want to use that as a reference. You don't want to copy it, but you want to make something similar that makes you as happy or makes other people as happy when they look at it as you are when you look at that person's drawing. And then at the end of the day, you make something and it's not even close, so you're upset because, this is not beautiful. This is not good. I want it to be beautiful like that. But learn from that. Take that and learn and just enjoy having that much fun. Speaking of my daughter, she was very upset with me the other day because I made a drawing, the very first one in this little journal of mine. And maybe I'll show it to you guys because I didn't make a video of it. And I came to her and I said, "Do you like this?" And she said, "Ooh, yeah, I like this." And then I said, "Are you sure?" "Yeah, I'm sure, Mom. I like this." "You don't think it looks childish?" "No, it does not look childish." It looks childish to me. No, Mom, it does not look childish. I promise you. Do you think I could have done it better? What if I did this or this? No, Mom, leave it the way it is. It's fine. At the end of the day, she gets upset with me because I keep on hammering about this, about how ugly it is and how I want it to look better and how it's not looking better. And I almost swore. I'd say, but for F's sake, Mother, I told you it looks good. It's not childish. Now go away. Leave me alone. I'm so obsessed about what other people think of my stuff that I'm not making stuff just for myself anymore. I guess that's all I'm trying to say. But so I promised my daughter that I would work on that as well. I would stop being so negative about myself, start thinking a little bit more positive about things. And yeah, if it's not as perfect as I thought it was, it's a learning curve. And that doesn't make it crap. When my mom's hair is just been freshly curled, and she says, I don't like this because this one curls that way and it should be curling that way. Like, Mom, nobody notices it. Nobody's going to care about that one little curl. And I must be the same with my art. If it doesn't come out perfect, it's not the end of the world. Anyway, this drawing didn't come out too bad, I think. Just a little bit of a pencil sketch. So I think I have at least captured the whole idea. Once again, it's not perfect. My daughter thinks the neck is a little bit too thin. She does have a rather thin neck when she's screaming there in the shower when Norman Bates comes up to her with a knife. But and the face is a little bit too short. I think her face is a little bit longer. But like I said, I didn't edit this too much or erased too much. I just erased twice, I think. So it's not perfect, but this is also part of my learning curve, you know. It's not perfect, but it's not that bad either. Anyway, so I normally end by saying please hit the like and subscribe button and follow me on Instagram and everything. This video, I'm not going to say that. Like it if you don't like it, ignore it, everybody else does. It's all good. The point is, I enjoyed doing this, and that's what I want to keep on doing. So if you have watched to the end, thank you. I appreciate that. See you in the next video. Bye for now.